Hey, it's Lee here from Team Triforce again, and I'm doing another Top 10 Tuesday. And this is an interesting list. This is top 10 cards that could have been cover cards. I was planning on doing top 10 worst secret rares that didn't work out for this Tuesday, so I'm bringing you this list. Secret rares hopefully will be next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that because I have spring break next week. But who cares? Let's just get on with this list. It's a really interesting list, and it goes through all of Yu-Gi-Oh sets, not just Zayo, not 5Ds or anything. Every Yu-Gi-Oh set ever. So let's begin. Number 10 is Arcana Force EX, the Dark Ruler. It can go either way between this or the Light Ruler Arcana Force, but these cards just look really, really cool. And I think for Light Destruction, that actually would have looked pretty freaking awesome. Because Honest is kind of just a stupid looking little angel, and this thing is a pretty sweet looking, like, double-headed creature beast thing that would have looked pretty sweet on the front of the pack, but it's a dark monster. Well, technically it's a light monster, but it looks kind of evil, and it wouldn't really have fit with the whole point of Light Destruction, but still a really cool looking card. Now, you know how the older Yu-Gi-Oh packs, they had Yu-Gi on the front of the pack, kind of just drawing and had a picture in the background? I don't think Gate Guardian would have looked that great by itself, but I honestly think it would have been a really cool background card, like this big, ominous monster in the background with, Yu-Gi in front. I thought that actually looked like a really cool card, because some of the old, Yu-Gi-Oh cover cards weren't that cool looking. I think this is kind of one of those cases, but I think it would have been cool with Yu-Gi in front of it and a really cool looking card. The pack is called Gladiator's Assault, for Pete's sake. Why isn't a gladiator beast on the front of the pack? It's the whole theme of the pack. Why is it a random elemental hero? Well, obviously because of the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX TV show, but honestly, Gladiator Beast Herculanus would have looked pretty cool on the front of a pack. I can't really think of any other Glad beasts that would have looked good on the front of the pack. I don't know if you guys thought of any, put your comments in the comment section below, but I think this would have looked pretty sweet and would just made more sense for a pack called Gladiator's Assault. I don't really know why Judgment Dragon was not the cover card in the first place. It would have just made more sense to me than Honest, because, Light Sworns. Light Sworns were basically the essence of Light Destruction. Light Sworns were everywhere in that pack, and Judgment Dragon is their boss monster. He's the guy for Light Sworns. It just seems like it would have made much more sense for him to be the cover card. Don't know why he was. He does look pretty freaking awesome, and he just would have made more sense, at least in my opinion. He's a really cool looking card, though. Really great. Now, this obviously wasn't going to be the cover card out of Ancient Prophecy, but Armatile the Chaos Phantom, I mean, come on, it's a fusion of all three sacred beasts. Why wasn't it a cover card? Come on, Konami, that would have made so much more sense, and it isn't. It just seems weird to me, in my opinion, that Armatile the Chaos Phantom isn't a cover card. It's such a crazy monster that it just seems like it has to be, but I guess it wasn't. So that's pretty crazy, guys. I think it really should have been, though, honestly. Next up, Bahamut Shark from Abyss Rising. This card, in my opinion, is one of the cooler looking cards we have gotten from all of these Zayo packs. It's a shark with all these crazy wings. It's cool colors and it's a secret rare, made it look really awesome. Might not looked as cool as Ultra Rare, but I think it could have definitely pulled off being a cover card. The cover card, the C32 Shark Jake Vice, is really cool looking, but I think this card might be a little bit cooler looking, and I would love to see this on kind of like a blue background pack. Next up, Dark Armed Dragon. I feel like Dark Armed Dragon's artwork just looks like it should be a cover card in the first place. He's like sticking his hand out at you. It's like 3D. It just seems like he should have been the cover card. I mean, he's such a ridiculously broken good card. It just seems like he should be the cover card of a pack. It's all about dark monsters. He was the best card and the main card from that pack that people wanted, and he just looks cool enough, and the pose just looks like he should be a cover card. Three-headed dragon. Enough said, right? Well, not really, but Trident Dragion from Raging Battle just looks so awesome. I actually don't think Power Tool Dragon is that good looking of a card, but this card looks freaking sweet in my opinion. It's a three-headed dragon bursting this crazy fire everywhere. How was that not freaking awesome? I think he definitely should have been a cover card. And I don't know why he wasn't, probably because he wasn't used in the show or whatever, but he's still really, really awesome looking. They seem super biased against Jack when it comes to cover cards, right? I mean, seriously, come on. Why couldn't Red Nova Dragon be a cover card over Shooting Star Dragon? I just feel like he would have gotten better with the look of the pack. The yellow and the kind of like a bluish green that Shooting Star Dragon had didn't really work well for me, and I think yellow and red would have worked a lot better. And come on, Jack, he got beat out for Stardust Dragon in the first pack. Why not just give him this Red Nova? Come on. Come on, Konami. Now, I really wanted to put Shooting Star Dragon at number 1 on this list, but since Shooting Star Dragon's not really from a Yu-Gi-Oh pack, it's a promo card, I kind of wanted just to have cards that could have been the cover card, not, weren't even in the pack for this list. So my number 1 is TG Blade Blaster. This choice might surprise some of you. And I think this card just looks so sweet on Extreme Victory. I think they might have had to recolor the pack of Extreme Victory, not that kind of like reddish, yellowish gold. I think it could have been like a greenish pack, and this it would have looked sweet. Like I think his hand coming out would have looked awesome. His big gun, or does he have a gun? I feel like he has a gun. But I think that would have just been a sweet looking pack. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please put your picks in the comments down below and what you guys think could have been cover cards. And I'll see you guys next Tuesday with another Top 10 Tuesday. This is Lee from Team Triforce, signing out.